I'd just like to, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. And on behalf of Brendan, I would like to thank everybody for being here. Having lived with Brendan, I know exactly how much time and effort and thought that he has put into his guest list and having every single person here. How much it means to him that you guys showed up, especially people that flew in from out of town. The effort, it is definitely appreciated. And so I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and I'm going to raise a glass to you all. Thank you all so much for coming. Love you. And from there, I think we're going to send it over to Christine, possibly. See what there is there.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Very cute.
For everyone that doesn't know me, then my name is Christine, and I, for the past almost 2 years, have been Brendan's energy healer, awakening facilitator, and then at the end of it, we fell in love, and it's not my client anymore, and now we're together. I just want to acknowledge, I just see so much love, like he is surrounded by so much love, and he has such a huge heart, and I'm so moved by how genuine and close he has all of these people in his life that love him so much, and how much love that he gives out, and how much generosity he has, and everything that he's gone through, this path that he's been on. He came to me with a conviction of where he wanted to be and what he wanted to do, not really knowing all that he had to go through to get there, but he really did the work. He really dug in and went to those places that you don't want to go to, went to be with those places that were in separation, that needed to come home, and he brought all of those pieces home. And every single time he was confronted with something and he didn't want to go there, he had the courage to dive in and roll his sleeves up and do the work. So I'm just honored to be here, and I'm honored to facilitate this for all of you. And I sat in ceremony yesterday to just feel into what wanted to happen today. And the visual that just kept coming into me was I just felt so much heart, and I saw this whole network of heart around Brendan, and that's what transpired when we were on the beach together. So all of you and all the beauty and all the aspects of the divine that you all embody, and this beautiful, glorious human that has brought all of us together, I'm just here with gratitude and love. Thank you.
Love it. Yes. You did a great job.
That's the blind community, you're a part of us. We love you.
All right, Ham. I second that, Delonte.
Black community.
That's right, baby. I'll make the rules.
Get it, Ham.
Yeah.
So, hi everyone. It's very good to see you all again.
I am.
We love you.
And to share this wonderful occasion with Brendan. Thank you to Christine for a moving and heartfelt ceremony this afternoon, and for bringing Brendan through this transformative spiritual journey. I should also say I'm sorry for subjecting you to a speech from me, because in addition to the fact that I have no time to prepare because he dropped it on me at the last minute, I also am partially sleepwalking because I had 3 hours of sleep last night between coming home from a Christmas party in Washington, D.C. and getting a plane to Tampa before the Friday morning.
You look at me.
But he told me that there was going to be dancing after the dinner. I begged him for an alternative plan. Can't we just do a mother-son dance? Like they do at weddings or something? But he wouldn't hear any of it, so here I am. Throughout history, spiritual teachers have talked and written about the path to spiritual, to the journey of the soul. And it's about, from what I understand, a change of consciousness where you move away from identifying yourself with your physical body and mind, your possessions, the material world, and you get in touch with the most true and deepest part of yourself, which is the soul, as we call it, the divine or connection with God. And that is a place, if you can reach it, that brings immense peace and joy, that gives you a deeper understanding of yourself, self-discovery, but also the connection with the entire universe, your place in the universe, and your interconnections with everything and everyone else. Now, when I saw Brendan for the very first time, I honestly thought he was an old soul. He was 2 months old, and his father and I had come to see him in Pakistan. We walked into the room. He was lying in a crib on his back, and each of us took turns to get moving closer to get a look at him. And he was only 2 months, but he had these big bright eyes that made direct eye contact and held the gaze for a long time. Like he knew something we didn't. And then, very quickly, he broke into that bright, infectious smile that makes everyone fall in love with him, that used to draw people to us, whether we were on the street or in the grocery store or in church or wherever. He always had that magnetic personality, and he still has it today. But I also saw early signs of a spiritual side of Brendan. By the time he was about a year and 9 months, he was starting to speak in phrases and sentences. So we were in church, Catholic church, and it's the Mass, it's very quiet, very solemn. He'd wait until there was no sound from the congregation to loudly announce, "God made Brendan." And then soon after that, he learned to make the sign of the cross, and he would say, "I love Gigi." Gigi was Jesus, and he'd go, "Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit." Scratching under his mouth, which I don't know where that came from.
Superstar!
When he was about 3 or 4 years old, he couldn't wait to get to church on Sunday and thinking, "Wow, I have a holy joy in my hands." And then I soon realized why. When the usher came around with a collection basket, Brendan reached in and took out a $20 bill.
Sounds about
right. But as Christine has said, he is surrounded by love, and that has a lot to do with what he puts out in the world: the energy, the enthusiasm, the unconditional love, which is something I had to learn, especially during those turbulent teenage years. So Brendan, I have to tell you that I experienced overwhelming joy when you made me a mother for the first time. I suffered with you through your turbulent teenage years. I then was very proud of you to see of the life you made in St. Pete, how hard you've worked, and all of these successes that you persistently pursue and try to achieve. But most of all, I am filled with love and joy for this place of spiritual awakening, because I can see that it has completely transformed your life, and you have so much more to give. So thank you all for being here, for giving him the love and support that you do. And Brendan, I love you now and forever.
Good job.